Hey yo, this is Dash and I'm back out of the garage. Today I'm going to be doing brisket and some pork shoulder in Vicky the vertical smoker. And I had a couple folks from the last video when I did the beef ribs. I had a couple questions, so I wanted to try to take some time and address the questions I had. So first thing is about the charcoal box. All right, or charcoal basket. So here's the charcoal basket. I don't remember the dimensions off the top of my head, but I think it's something along the lines of like 12 inches deep and maybe 18 inches wide. And you see this piece of expanded, and if you notice from the last video, I had the piece of expanded in there diagonally. Now the whole thing is, typically when I'm cooking in here, I don't need to fill up the entire charcoal basket with charcoal because I just don't need that to use that much charcoal. So what I do is I will take the expanded, run it diagonally, and then I'm only filling up the charcoal basket halfway. Today I actually have a fairly big split here. This is like almost like a half round. It's like a branch. So I'm gonna put the whole I'm gonna leave the expanded out and use this, and I'm gonna put charcoal down around each side, and then I have these two splits also that I will get into this basket once I get the lit charcoal in here. So I'll show you what the process is once the charcoal gets lit. All right. Alright, so today I have this bag. It says Best of the West Masters Selection All Natural Hardwood Lump Charcoal. Now, I believe I bought this bag of charcoal. I want to say I got it from either Sam's or from Restaurant Depot. And I try to give different charcoals a chance, but I still find that I'm gravitating more towards Royal Oak. Royal Oak has been the most consistent of a lot of different charcoals I've tried, being that it is not powder, basically, when I get the charcoal. So, we'll see. Now, as you saw, that looks like, oh, okay, it did a fairly decent job until you see the floor. This is why I tell you I put Kingsford down, the briquettes, so that I can catch a lot of this that'll fall through the basket. But then also some of the plastic from the bag came out into here. Yeah, but the problem I have with this charcoal is that it is in a lot of tiny pieces, and those tiny pieces will be good with the exception of the fact that there's a lot of dust in here, which will not it's not good for the airflow. So at this point, I know that I'm going to have to struggle with this just a little. I think I'm actually going to add, I'm probably just going to pour the rest of the bag in there. That was like almost a 20-pound bag. And I'm just going to pour it in there. And yeah, like I said, there's just dust on the floor. A lot of times I don't have this problem when I use the Royal Oak. So, but real world experience here with lump charcoal. give me a moment, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some more charcoal, this charcoal in here, spread out, and then I think I'm gonna add this stick. I might leave this one out, and I'll put this one kind of off to the side, and then once my charcoal again comes up to temperature, the lit charcoal comes up to temp, I will get it in here and we'll get the cook started. Alright, so here we have it. I have the charcoal in here, the lit charcoal. I'm going to spread this out a little bit and let it help catch the unlit charcoal that's in the charcoal basket. And time to go in and get the meat. Let this hang out for half an hour, 45 minutes, so the smoker can come up to temperature. And then I will fill the water, fill the water pan. And I have the air vent on the side of the smoker open all the way. And now you can see the smoke coming out of the charcoal, or out of the smoker itself, the cooking chamber. So now what I'll do is I'll close up the smoker, let it come up to temperature, and then we'll give everything a good wiping down and scrubbing. Before I forget, I've had people ask me how do I clean the smoker out. This is the long scraper I have. I got this scraper from Harbor Freight. It cost me all of like $10, maybe $15 at the most. And this one is 4.5, maybe 5 feet long. And then I have a handheld one too. But I can get all in here, scrape everything, get the underside of the grates, and clean these out, top side. All right, and then also I use this to get some of the charcoal, the ash out of the back of the smoker if I'm not using a broom or like a handheld dust broom or whatever. But it comes in handy, and because the smoker is insulated, I usually leave it resting in the middle of the smoker where there's insulation. There is no insulation in the uprights, in the tubes of the smoker. So honestly enough, it gets hot around the edges, but in the middle of the smoker, we're good to go. All right, I'm going in the house and get the meat, and I'll be back in a bit. All right, so I'm back out at the smoker. You can see the steam rising off of out of the back of the smoker there. We're coming up to temperature. Nothing crazy as far as really thick white smoke. You can see if this were smoke, it wouldn't be dissipating so fast. All right, so that's how you can tell it's steam. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the smoker loaded. there you have it. Simple as that.